we are streaming live, so we do have to wait for that time in case people are checking in to see what happens with this particular auction, our 6th auction for the day, and I've got another 3 more to do after this. So we have, I should say I'm Grant Bailey for those that you don't know me, of course I'm the auctioneer this afternoon. We have moved our auctions portfolio from our auction rooms to down here, and we're doing them through the course of the afternoon just to reduce any chance of COVID spread. So we are trying to keep general members of the public out and just have genuine interest only in our rooms. So hopefully we're doing the right thing by everyone there with that. I do always call the auctions for Bayleys in accordance with the Real Estate Best Practice Guide. Our auctions this afternoon will fall under the following conduct of sale. So in each case the vendors have specified to me a reserve price, which of course I'm not in a position to disclose to the bidders at large. Now, subject to reaching that reserve price, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If there are any disputes concerning the bidding, I'll simply settle the dispute, or if we can't do that, we'll reopen the bidding at the last undisputed bid. I've got Olivia Westerman over here scribing down the numbers, so we've got a human writing down the numbers. We've also got electronic stuff going on with numbers there, but sometimes that can hiccup, so we do rely on Olivia's scribing there, so we can revert back to that bidding. Being the auctioneer, I can refuse a bid if I don't think it's in the best interest of the owners today, and any bid put down can't be retracted. The auctioneer also reserves the right to place vendor bids. Now, they happen exclusively through me, the auctioneer. If I do choose to exercise that right on behalf of our owners today, let me assure you that that vendor bid will occur well below the reserve price so that you've got the confidence to bid back against me. The vendor can in fact stop the auction and withdraw the property from sale without declaring the reserve price to the bidders at large. That hasn't happened to me yet, but I do need to warn you that can happen. Now, on completion of the auction today, the successful purchaser has 2 very important jobs. The first one, of course, is to sign the paperwork, and the second one is to make arrangements to pay the 10% deposit. I do have a number of variations to the actual auction terms and conditions that have been approved by our owners today, so if you're one of those purchasers, you can relax, your request has been granted. Finally, may I remind you that if you are successful and you are signing the contract, you're also acknowledging by doing so that you've received a copy of the New Zealand Residential Sales and Purchase Agreements Guide. Now, if you haven't seen that, we do have copies of that available, but the Bayleys agents are very good at keeping their clients up to date with what they need to know. Look, today, this time, folks, we sell 159 Lake Terrace Taupo in the Taupo district. It is a freehold title of 1141 square metres, more or less. Yes, we've got a few slides going up on the screen now. Legally described as Waipahihi 19B3 block with a unique identifier of SA 674/152. The land is vacant, so it's vacant possession, and the settlement date is on the contract Wednesday the 15th of December 2021. There may be a few variations regarding that. Of course, there are no chattels, it is what it is. A bare site. Unfortunately, the home was lost to fire some time ago, and now the time has come for these owners to put the property on the market. Great opportunity for you, certainly scarce as hen's teeth. They never come up, they very rarely will come up in the future. It is deemed to be waterfront, but you are elevated. You walk out onto that site and you go, wow, you know, I live just around the corner, but until you actually stand on this particular section, you just have no perception of how nice it really is. A fabulous outlook, 180-degree views right down the lake to the mountain. Of course, you've got the easy walk down to the lakefront there, but there is the potential to put a staircase down from this site down onto this property to give you access to that Lions Walk on the lake terrace there. Of course, it is zoned high density, so you're deemed by bidding today to have done your research on what you can and can't do on this property, but certainly with resource consent, the world's your oyster, I would suggest. Look, I'm not going to go into it without too much detail. It is rare as hen's teeth. The geothermal is already there and going. Well, it was when the house burnt down. It's been well maintained by a local company that looks after geothermal bores, so the potential to put that hot water through any new dwelling is quite exciting as well. So without further ado, let's get stuck into the fun part. We've got opening bid up there. Let's put a number up there if we can. Who's going to start me off? 159 Lake Terrace Taupo. You'll see a few agents on the telephone. It is quite difficult if you're on the phone, so we will be going quite slow for them, but if you're in the rooms now, let's get it going. Opening bid, what's it going to be? Good interest all round, I'm sure. Everyone wants someone else to start.
1.5.
Okay, that's fine. It's kind of low and unexpected, but I'm happy to get it started. We've got $1.5 million over here. 1.5 I've got. I'll take a rise of 50 from there. Let's get straight to the point. At 1.5 now, anywhere 155 I want. Okay. 1.5, surely. All these people here. We've been inviting buyers upwards of 2 million. It may give you an indication of where you really need to be. 1.5 I've got. Who's here? Going to call it away 3 times. Welcome to the bidding, sir. 1,550 I've got. 1.6 now against you here. 1,650 on the nod. Right. 50 with you, sir. 7 now. 7.5. This is more like it. How about you guys? You'll come along here to see me perform. 1,750 I've got. Clearly bid and offered. 1.8 now. Quick bid's a good bid. 1.9, that's superb bidding. That might knock a few out. At 1.9 now, we're certainly heading in the right direction. 1.9 I've got. Happy with those $100,000 bids. They're great. First call then at 1.9. How about 50? Second? 2.1. Straight back at you on that one. You set a standard. 2.1 we've got. Leading the bid on the phone against you, sir. How about 50? 50 it is. 2,150,000 now. Tracking in the right direction. Or 2.5. 2.2, yep, here we go. Over here now, another one. 2.25. 2.25 it is here. Watching you on the phone there as well, Grace, and Yvette's on the phone to the owners. Anyone else here can have a crack if you like. We're at 2.25 now with you, looking for another 50. First call then with you, sir. 2.3. 2.3. 2,300,000. 2,350 with you, Claire. Thank you. Slowing it down now. We're on the phone. Looking around, yell out if I miss you. Someone down here is going to bid 2.5. I can sense it. 2,350,000 with you, Claire. Against you, Grace. Another mother-daughter battle. What's it going to be? I'm going to call it 3 times. That's probably enough time for you. Make it quick. First, second, third and final at 2,350 with you, Claire. All done, all silent. Yes, I'm going to pause. I'm going to treat your client first, but we're not on the market, folks, so we'll just see what we can do from here. Helen, how are you? Hello. Hi, how are you? Yeah. 2,525,000. That's right, 2,525,000. The property is on the market. Okay, so if you don't bid now, you're going to miss out. So this is your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Prime waterfront real estate in Taupo at 2,525,000. We're on the market, Alison, to be sold. What's it going to be? Give you plenty of time, you know. Don't miss out for the sake of $5,000 or $10,000. 2,525,000. All done, all silent. Alison, are you out?
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yep, 2525. Yep.
Grace is out. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Calling it 3 times. First, second, third and final call. All done, all silent. Sold to the telephone bidder. Congratulations. Condolences to our underbidders. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see you all here. Another great result. We've got a few more auctions this afternoon to get through as well. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.